Hi, I'm Joanie Marx, the three-time international best-selling author and the creator of the 3 online courses for Udemy.com. And I want to welcome you. This is the third part of the 7-part series on the 7 myths of love and happiness for the 60 and Me reader. And the myth of love is like a beautiful rose, and we just want to grab it. But it's always better to remove the thorns first. The myth of love represents an unprecedented energy that oscillates between stages of pain and pleasure. And as we will talk about in this video, we're going to explore the myth of love. What is love? Where does love reside? How do you attract love into your life? The myth of love is a melting pot of all of humanity's unique and shared experiences with love. It is akin to a mirror that reflects back to us the contradictory and common stories about love we believe are true. For many people, love is fickle. One moment is alive and vibrant in your life, and the next it is cold and aloof. Others desire love, but repel because to them it represents intense suffering. This is usually the result of love having been disrupted by trauma and experience of great loss. And there are those who deeply believe in true love's universal nature. They are not easily persuaded by other people's opinions about love or even their own difficult experiences with love. They naturally exude a loving nature that is both genuine and comforting to all they cross paths with. Now, let's look at how we both desire and fear love. With such disparity in perceptions and experiences with love, it is not surprising our generation of women over 60 crave love, but are wary of being hurt by it. No matter which of the previous examples of perceiving love you relate to, one important question to consider is the following. You want love, but do you trust it? To reconcile the gap between wanting love and not fully trusting it, start by acknowledging that true love is your natural default state of experience. You are inherently loving being at your core. This means you are irresistibly drawn to give and receive love. The next step is to accept your unconditional worthiness to give and receive love. You can change the narrative of seeking love outside of yourself and shift your focus inward. You do not require anyone else's approval to love who you are right now. The myth of love, when it's combined with the myth of scarcity that says there's not enough love to go around, and the myth of self-worth that says you have to have outside validation to be loved, these 3 combine to create mental obstacles in your head. But we are going to look at the next 3 slides, which talk about how you are innately a loving person and you are absolutely worthy to give and receive true love. The antidote to the myth of love and the key ingredient to telling a new, more empowering story about love are 1, become aware of how outdated and toxic stories about love influence your perceptions, especially as it relates to your sense of worth. 2, remove your attention from these stories and shift your attention to that which lights you up and brings you joy. And 3, love yourself unconditionally. The myth of love gains or loses its value and power based on how you choose to perceive your worthiness for true love. True love in its purest sense is in all of us. It is everywhere and in all the expressions of life. Innately accessible to everyone, true love is not bound to anyone's unique perspective of it. It is unchangeable, for true love just is. On the next two slides, we have a unique opportunity to really listen to ourselves and hear what we say about love and challenge these negative messages that come from our inner critic. And when we say the affirmations, really listen to yourself. You will hear the voice of your true love and your true self saying this. For in our everyday life, what we want to do is create a connection between our conscious everyday existence and within us that supportive voice of our true authentic self, cheering us on. Create some time to consciously observe how your limiting beliefs concerning true love and where it can be found and sustained in your life are connected to your inner dialogue about love. As you observe this, consider what is at stake for your life right now if you choose to hold on to your limiting beliefs about true love, or you choose to let go of your limiting beliefs and embrace true love that resides in you. What do you stand to gain or lose by this choice? When you are feeling unloved, say the following: I am loved. I am powerful. I am confident. I am authentic. I believe in myself. I love all of me all the time. I trust my inner authentic voice. I am always connected to true love. Everything always works out for me. Thank you so much for watching this video and reading the article on the myth of love. If you'd like to learn more about the 7 myths of loving happiness, I have an online course called Finding True Love on udemy.com. And the next time you and I are going to tackle the myth of Prince Charming. And please, now remember, look into your mirror and smile at yourself and say, I am my own best friend. For I came into this world to be myself. For that I came. All my best.